Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is codependent. And I will say that as a highly sensitive empathic person, this is a loaded word because I've seen over the years a lot of times empaths are called codependent. And the thing is that I think there's a very fine line between being highly sensitive and empathic and being codependent. And sometimes that can happen, that we can slip into codependency. But I do think that there is a bit of a difference. So first, I just want to say that when it comes to true codependency, the definition of this word is a dysfunctional, quote unquote, relationship between two people where one person is the helper, the supporter, the enabler, the fixer, the rescuer, and the other person is usually on some kind of self-destructive or destructive path using drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, just basically being unwilling to grow up, but some level of they're not willing to take personal responsibility and they're not dealing with the consequences of their behavior. And so the codependent person gets into this role of fixing, of rescuing, of trying to protect the person from the consequences of their behavior, and of trying to prevent a crisis from happening. And what I've also noticed for codependents is that a lot of times they become very emotionally invested in the identity of that other person and very invested in changing that person and in getting them to stop doing things, in getting them to be a different person, and in trying to control that person's behavior. And so when that person is acting out, the codependent can get really upset that that person is acting out and take it very, very personally. Now, the thing is that for those of us who are highly sensitive and empathic, often we feel other people's feelings. We sense other people's physical and emotional pain. We also can pick up on other people's negative thoughts and just what's going on for them. So if somebody else is distressed, we can often sense that. And the thing is, for those of us who are highly sensitive and empathic, a lot of times there's a very fine line between what we sense from another person and what we feel ourselves. So a lot of times it feels as if we're feeling it. And so it's very natural for us to want that person to feel some relief. Because when we can identify that we're picking up on the pain of another person, it's only natural that we would like to help them, that we would like to support them, because they are feeling uncomfortable and therefore we are feeling uncomfortable. And as a result, a lot of times what we will want to do is bring them relief so that we will get relief. Now, the challenge is that sometimes people want help and sometimes people don't want help. Now, the line between just being empathic and wanting to be of service and help and falling over into codependency is the point at which we continue to try to rescue, fix, enable, support, and basically control the situation when we do not have permission, when somebody is not ready for it, when somebody is not interested in it, when if we offer support, they basically say, hey, I'm all good. When we do not take no for an answer and we keep going, that's when we go from being empathic and sensitive and picking up on what's going on around us to engaging in codependent behaviors where we are trying to rescue, we are trying to fix, we are trying to control, and we are trying to do something when it is not the will of the other person. So I think it's incredibly important as highly sensitive empathic people to check our motives when we notice that we want to try to be of support to another person, and to really ask ourselves, do I have permission? Is this person interested in my support and help, or am I trying to jump in and fix this even though they have not agreed to this? So my question to you is, when you're just noticing yourself engaging with people, do you know the line for yourself between picking up on what's going on around you and sensing other people's feelings and sliding into that attempt to rescue when you have not gotten consent from that. And do you ask for permission? Do you acknowledge that somebody's uncomfortable and ask them if they'd like support? Or do you tend to find yourself jumping in to that role of rescuer without necessarily asking for permission to do that? So this is a really big one. I would love to hear what you have to say about all this, so please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace. I am wishing you ease. And I am wishing you clarity about that line between empathy and codependency. So, until next time, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady, and also I will be eternally grateful for your help to get this video out into the world. So please like it, please share it, and please pass it along to other people who would find it useful. Thank you so much, and until tomorrow, peace.